So I think what I need to do is place the 1 in here, put the 3 here, and then place the passenger in there. This is a game I'm really bad at. So you wanted to see me fail? There we go. Okay, so I have no idea how I will set this up here, but let's see. Do I need the bottom? The bottom? Yeah, I don't know where I will put my face cam. This is all new to me. I will put the train departed just up here. This one is just a timer for the round. As soon as the round is over, then I just rotate the card. And then when the next round is over, I rotate it again. And then, of course, if I rotate it the third time, it says train departed. Then the game is over and we score. One thing that is interesting for this game here is that you score only a few points, but these are all negative points. So you actually don't want to score at all. So you actually are getting like negative points. So we have like these VIP guests here. I would just take the top 2. Doesn't really matter. Like you take 2 of those. These are actually double-sided, right? So you have like 10 VIP passengers, and you just choose 2 at the beginning of the game. I'm just taking these 2. It doesn't really matter too much. And then we have these train cards, right? Like one thing that's really cool is like the design. I really like the art design here. These are like these old school trains here, right? And you actually place them like we have like the tickets for the passengers at the second use, but you place them like this, right? So you're like actually like building like a little train here, which is really cool. And what I really like, it's just a detail, but it's like the back. I think the back design of these cards is really cool. Really, really nice. So let me just shuffle those. All right. Oh, we have lots of stuff here again. Let me start with Didi because I think he's leaving. Something really unexpected and urgent came up. I'm feeling so bummed. I'd have to watch this later, not live. Have fun, everyone. Thanks for all the great wits, Thecos. You really got me into this hobby. Thank you so much for these words. Seriously, I can't say it often enough how much that means to me, right? Because I really do this with a lot of passion. So thank you so much. It's always great to hear that, and have fun. And well, I'm sure you'll watch the rest of the video later on. All right, take care. So what else do we have? Emma is saying, I like the Royal Limited. A lot of 18 cards games try to cram so much onto both sides of every card, and some of them go over the top. This one has a simple cards and information, and you can just play it. Yeah, that's right. And also that's very good because I don't play it too often. If you know how it plays, then you can also like let me know if I'm getting any rules wrong. Auburn Kim is saying, I love train-themed games. By the way, I just got Switch and Signal the other day, and I'm surprised at how good it is. I wouldn't play it multiplayer, I think. But solo, it's really good. All right, then. And then we just have a deck of cards. I'll just put it, I don't know, here. And I think I should have enough room for our train here. I think my face will be in the way, but I'll just move that around as we go. Let me just have another sip of tea. Oh, good luck. All right. Yeah, I do have a delay of at least 6, 7, 8 seconds. All right, so what do we do in this game? Well, we actually draw a hand of cards. I think 4. I think we draw 4 cards. Let me just check. That is important, actually. No, 5 cards. You see? First mistake, almost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They kind of fit. Let me do it like this. That's fine. As soon as we use the first VIP person, they will fit better. Okay. So, and what we can do now is, now we actually can use all the cards we want to, and we can, like, what we do is we play cards. And we like, take one of these cards and we play it. Either we play it as a train, like this. When we do that, you see like these blue, yellow, and red signs here with a number in them. And the number tells us like how much we have to pay, so to speak, in order to place that train, right? So that means the 0 would mean I don't have to pay anything. But let's say I would place the one with the 1 here. That means I would have to take one of my other cards and discard it. And that's bad. That's really bad because like regularly we don't draw any new cards. As soon as we can't play any card anymore, the round is over and we go to the next round, right? So it's a very quick and very tight game. You really need to somehow try to like put all the cards down, like as many as possible. At best all before the deck runs out. Before all the rounds are over. The thing is that at the end we get negative points for all cards we haven't played. So for everything in the discard pile or in the deck, And we also get negative points for all train wagons that don't have a passenger in them. I will get the passengers in just a moment. And we get a negative point for each VIP that we didn't place. That means we want to place all the cards, and also we want to have like one passenger in every train. Because that's the second thing we can do. What we can also do is take one of these cards and put it here at the top like this. Like that we only see the ticket as the passenger, right? And we need to match either the color or the number of that train card. So here we could either place a passenger with a 1 or a blue passenger. This one would work because it's a blue passenger, right? So that's also what we can do. Also, if we place a train here, the next train card needs to be a different color and a different number. Both, I think, right? I think both of them. Let me just check that again. Add a car. It may have the first card is fine. Subsequent cards must have a different color and different number. Right. Right. And we only can build from left to right. So I cannot like extend the train at the top there, right? At the front. So imagine here's like the front of the train, right? And we are just extending our train to the back. Last thing to know, I hope the last thing, is when we place a passenger here, then we activate the ability on the train. So this one says, for example, place a card from your hand on the bottom of the deck. Right? Which is okay. Which works. Okay. Alright. Last but not least, we have these VIP passengers. We place them also on the train like this. But they don't have any numbers, right? They only have like colors, and they have like specific conditions where we can place them. This one says the train must have an odd number of cars and at least 3 cars. Place in the middle car, right? So we need to have like 3 or 5 or whatever cars and place them in the middle. That's all. And then we have, that's W. Crawford, and then we have P. Woodson. Though she prefers tea and books to large crowds, this poet's readings are sold across the country, and we have to place her between 2 odd-valued passengers. Ooh, that's pretty rough. That means I have to place him first, right? Because she needs to be between 2 passengers, and he needs to be between 2 cars. And this one does not count as an odd-valued passenger, right? Because it doesn't have a number. That means we need to place him first. So I should build 3 train cars, put him in the middle, and then work on her. I think, because then we need 5 train cars. And I think that could work. That could actually work. But Emma, you can correct me if you have any better strategies here. All right, so I definitely want to like get as many train cars down as I can. And I think getting this one down at the beginning, that doesn't cost anything, and I could place this passenger in there. I think that's not too bad. So I will start with this one for now. But then again, I want to place the odd passengers in the back rather, right? But I think that's fine for now. So let me put that there. So now we have 4 cards left, and we don't draw any other cards, right? If we have like any ability that we can trigger to draw a card, that's fine. We want to put him in the middle. Okay, so this one here doesn't cost anything. So if I now place this card, for example, right, that one would work because it has a different number and a different color. But I would have to like discard 3 cards. That's a lot. So the problem is, that if I place this one here, I cannot place either of these there. So I think that's a bad idea, actually. Let me reverse that. Maybe I should put the green one here. That doesn't cost anything, right? Because now I could place this one here, right? Because different color, blue instead of green, and different number, 1 instead of 0. I think that might be an idea. So let me do that. Let me place this one there. I think that's a good idea. And now I have to discard 1 card, right? This is actually really tough. But that's fine. We can work with that. Let me discard. I will not be able to place the red one anyway, right? So let me discard this one. We will get discarded cards back. Whenever the deck runs out, we just shuffle the discarded cards and put them back as a deck, right? So it will go back. Marv is saying yes, now I have a delay, so I don't quite know what that refers to, but probably like the idea here, what I'm doing. So I guess I'm not doing anything wrong. But again, you need to place a number 3 next because the 0 is blue. Yeah. But I will not place another train card this round, I think. I think I will not do that. I think what I will do instead is I will place this one as a passenger, I think. Doesn't make sense? It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. I think I can place this one as a passenger already, right? Because we need to get passengers down as well. Then we put this one right here as a passenger. That works. Either the same number or the same color, right? And this one says discard a card from your hand. So we'll discard this card. And I don't have any cards left that I can play. So I just rotate the round card. And then we start a new round. And I draw again 5 cards. 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's like how the game works, right? That was already 1/3 of the game. And I'm doing really bad. So, but that's what you expected. Oh, look at this. The 0 here. The red 0 isn't too bad. So I cannot place this one or that one or this one as a train card, right? That won't work. But I can place one of these two, right? Different color, different number. This one I wouldn't have to discard any cards for that one, and then I could place the VIP guest. So that's not too bad. I think that's a good idea, because here I would have to discard 2 cards again, and I'm really limited again. Yeah, it says the Royal Limited, I know, but still I don't want to be too limited, right? So let me put this one right here. That's a different color, it's a different number, that's fine. Marv was saying also you can place the 1 as a passenger. Exactly. That's like kind of the idea I had in my brain, but I didn't say it yet, but you're right. So, and now, this one says, right, wild, the train must have an odd number of cards and at least 3 cars. We have 3, we have an odd number, place in the middle card. So, look at this. W. Crawford is fine. And Yamov, you're right. We need an odd passenger here for Miss Woodson, because now we need to put an odd passenger here, 2 train cars, 1 odd passenger there, and then we can put Miss Woodson in the middle. That's like the plan that we have here, right? Didi saying crisis averted back. Well, first of all, great to hear that the crisis is averted. So I hope it wasn't too bad, and welcome back. You didn't miss a whole lot. You just missed me explaining how the game works, but I guess you will just find out the rest as we go. Let me just have another sip of tea. It's a good luck boost. So our goal, remember, we get 1 negative point for each VIP guest we didn't seat, for every train card that is empty, and for each card we didn't place. Discard and discard pile and deck, right? And we lose if we have 4 points, right? So we want to place like a lot. We really want to do that. So, let me see. Yeah, right. We placed the passenger, right? That's like the best thing. But actually, oh, I forgot something. I placed him here. I still need to activate the ability here. Choose an adjacent card, trigger its effect. So either I discard a card from my hand, which is bad, or I place a passenger in a car such that the 2 cards have a total value of 3. That won't work, because I can only put a 1 there. Maybe I should not place him there yet. Maybe I should wait, because if I discard a card, then discard a card. I place this one as a passenger, that's fine. And then I can't place any of these anymore, right? That is pretty bad. What could I do? What could I do? I could also not put him there yet. And then place a card first. Oh no, I can't do that. No, I think I have no other way. Yeah. But okay, then I will have to discard something. What do I discard? It doesn't really matter, because I can't play any cards anymore. Oh, this is a horrible game. I still have so many cards to go through, and the second round is almost over because I can't place anything. Is there anything that I missed? I don't think so. What I could also do is the following, because I will have reshuffled the cards soon. I think it's more important to get a card down, right? Like a train card down. So I could also discard this one here, or any card, and then place one of these 2s here, right? Because they both would work. And then I have to discard 2 cards, sure. But I would have at least 1 train card down. I think that's what I could do. Mov, why can you not place him later? I cannot place him later because we need to have an odd number of cards, and he needs to be put in the middle. If I wait until I have 5 cards, I need to place him like right in the middle, and then I can't place P. Woodson anymore. That's the issue. You know what? I will discard a card. It doesn't matter which one, and then I will place another train card. I will place. Oh wait, this is the wrong one to discard. This one. I need to discard this one, and now I need to place one of these 2 cards. This one lets me draw 2 cards and place a passenger of value 1 or 2 if I activate it. Okay. Remove the top card of the deck, place it as a passenger in a car matching its color value, and trigger that card's effect. If it can be placed, return it to the top of the deck. Okay, that is not too bad either. That could work, right? But then again, if it's not like if it's not an odd value passenger, I might have an issue. So I think I will take this one here because I can draw 2 cards. I think that's not too bad. So, did he say, by the way, I tried the Let's Go to Japan because you mentioned it in the last video. It's such a sweet theme. It's an amazing game. For all of you who are watching this and want to play Let's Go to Japan, just one tip. Just play the game regularly. And at the end, like except if you play it solo, well, even then you could do it, I suppose. But if you play it multiplayer, act it out, right? So go really day by day for each player. And then each player just tells like what they do on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, going through the cards, and kind of, you don't have to like act or role play, but like kind of role play in such a way that you actually like say what you're doing and stuff, because that just is like the most amazing thing ever, because that is really, really fun. That's like what really makes this game perfect at the end. I was saying, but will you get another odd very direct passenger? Yes, I will, because I discard these 2 now. Then we go to the last round. Horrible. I haven't placed anything down, but maybe we can somehow salvage it. I draw 2 cards, and then I shuffle these up and draw 3 cards. Yes, we don't draw all cards, but we can draw 2 more here, maybe. And like the discard pile, we just shuffle it back, right? So 1, 2, 3. There's an odd varied passenger. 4, 5. Oh, 2 even. Okay. We have exactly 2 cards here, so let's see what we can do. Let's try to maximize this. I don't want to get more than 4 negative points, please. Alright, so which cards can I place here? These 2. I can play these 2 there. Red 3, green 1, and red 1. Yeah. These 3 I could place here. And I need to put an odd value passenger there and an odd one there. We have an issue with this one here, right? Okay. Oh yeah, that could be rough now, because we need to put an odd varied passenger here. That's the one. But no, then again, no, we can still do it, because we can also place the blue one. So I think what I need to do is place the 1 in here, put the 3 here, and then place the passenger in there. But that won't work, because we don't have enough cards to discard. Yeah. That's kind of rough. DD saying your role-playing house rule made me giggle, so I had to try it. And did it work? You gotta tell me how it was, but it's like it's really good. We were a group of 4 the last time I played it, I think, and we are all like interested in Japan. Like the theme is like interesting for all of us. Everyone in the group, no, half of the group, has been to Japan before, so we said like, okay, we're gonna act it out for sure, and it was amazing. Like not act, but like say like on Monday I'm going there, and then after I have done that, I'm like totally like stuffed because I was eating or whatever, right? And then I went there. It was like really funny because some of the things hardly made any sense. For example, like for me, I was like, I had so many trains to catch. I was like, like all the time I was like going between Kyoto and Tokyo all the time, right? It didn't make any sense, and that was just amazing. That was really, really funny. Mom was saying red number 1 passenger. Oh no, forget it. Yeah, actually, okay. Let me think here. Oh no, wait. I can put the 3 here, right? I can put the 1 here. I only have to discard 1 card. Oh no, but then I put the green there. Yeah, that works. That works, right? I think that works. Let me think. Yeah, I think that works. Yeah, I think that works. Mob said that was my thought, but then I lost it. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, let's try it. Let me put the 1 right here. Like this. Right? I need to pay 1 card. I will not place this one here. Right? So I discard this one. Okay, so yeah, that should work. I have to look up one rule, because what happens if you can't actually like fulfill one of these things? I'm not quite sure. To the best of the ability. So, because I can't put this one here, right? Because if I put this one in here first, oh no, wait, this one goes in there. If I put this here first, it says that I have to place a passenger in a car so that the 2 cards have a total value of 3. And then I would have to place the 2 in here. I don't want that, right? So I have to place here this card first. And this one makes me move a passenger to another car, matching color and value, which doesn't work. That's good. So I place this one here, right? Same number. This really messes up my brain at the moment. And now that works. 2 of the same number. Move a passenger to another car, matching color value, and trigger the new car's effect. Doesn't work, right? Because we can't move any of these 2. Because no green, no 1, no 3. That's good. We are fine. Then I will put this one here, the 3, in here. Like this. Right? Same color, that works. Then place it, and then next place a passenger in a car so that the 2 cards have a total value of 3. Doesn't work because I only have that passenger, right? And that one doesn't work here. So I think we're fine. Let me know if I made if I have any wrong rules here, but I think that's fine. I don't know why I'm so far up. Let me go down a little bit. All right, so let me just fix everything. There we go. So I think that's fine. And now I'll place P. Woodson in here. It says place between 2 odd varied passenger. Ta-da! There we go. That is good because these are like the hardest to place, right? Like, had I placed her first someplace, this one wouldn't have been possible anymore. Now I trigger the effect. Draw 2 cards. 2 cards. We still have 1 discarded here, right? So this one we will probably never get. So we have 1 negative point for sure. But let's see if we can do something here. Let's just see. Maybe not. But let's try it somehow. Okay. So, now we need to place a car, of course, right? It also says next. The next effects say like this is like the next action I have to do. Place a passenger of value 1 or 2. But I can't do that, so we're fine. So what can I place here? I can place the 2 and the 0 there, right? These 2 I could place there. If I place this one there, I can't place a passenger anymore. If I place this one, I have to discard these 2 and also can't do anything. So I guess that I just place any of these and then that's it. I think that's it. Because I could also place this one here and then that one, for example, but I would have to discard 2, which I can't. And I suppose if I can't discard any, I also can't place that car there, right? Let me see. It only says each card number is also a placement cost, discard a number of cards. So I guess if I can't pay the cost, I can't place it. Yeah, I guess so. That's it. I think I'll just place any of these cards here. Doesn't really matter which one, I suppose. Yeah. It's a shame that these are all different colors, right? Like, had we drawn this one here and had this one instead, right? I could still get rid of 2 cards. But I think there's no way to actually do that. So, yeah, I guess let's place an expensive one then. Let's place this one. There. You have to discard 2 cards. And since we don't have any cards in our hand anymore, we rotate it 1 more and go to train departed. And what we now do, oh, we actually lose the game because we have an empty car. That's a shame. Because now we count all the negative points. VIPs are all in there, that's fine. We count all the cards we couldn't place. That's 3. And also we count the empty cards, which is 1. So that's 4. That's 4 negative points, unfortunately. And can you see it here? It's a little bit small, but it says 0 Royal Conductor, which I've never reached, obviously. 2 Beginner Conductor, and 4 plus you lose. So yeah, that is a shame. Had we just drawn that 3 and the 0, right? Then we would have had only 2 points instead of 4. But that's how the game sometimes goes. I find this game quite hard. I find this is a pretty tough game, actually. Yeah. Well, that's how you play the Royal Limited.